Oh нет. Oh нет. Oh нет. Ой, я еще себя слышу. Oh нет. Oh нет. Oh нет. Эй. Милана. Замедленный смотрим. Вообще.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly.
Так, как они пробили этот доспех, и он не похож на феечку.
Believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amethen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur.
Kingdom of Amalur. А чё, на Твиче не написана игра? Re-reckoning.
But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each to us are fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of men in Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled,
некрасиво выглядит ремейк, чтобы ты понимал.
Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Ох, клёво, я сдох. Где я мог умереть сразу же, да не начиная игру? В какой игре вы умирали сразу до того, как игру начать? Вот и я не знаю. Я тоже читал. Но зато они внутренности починили. Не, вроде в Dark Souls не сразу умираешь. Ну типа понимаешь, что даже не я виноват, а тут по сюжету ты умер. Until you died. Ранний? Может вообще йоту? Никогда не знаешь, да, нет, мне кажется, от работы. Ну ладно, я не буду читать вслух. Окей, выбирай. Альмейн. Это раса религиозных воинов с богатым легендарным прошлым. Если мифей в поисках свободы, на цвет традиции роли. Да, мне все норм. Каленые в открытом море воранчись наемниками, пиратами, счастливыми торговцами, предпочитают мечи морским оружием. Гордая древняя раса из мороза. Не, все нормально. Да там меня одна идея пожрала, а потом я такой, да, насрать. Считаю, что они достойны определять зло. Да, и ладно. Где-то солнце в небо. Скрытность, огранка, обаяние. Что за огранка? Я хочу... Тут кузнечное дело +2. Типа воином может быть каждый. Ну а меч сможет только один. Огненный урон, сопротивление, мана, физический урон и броня, здоровье и мана. Неплохо. Здоровье. Давай, война. Какие-то они все грустные. Такс, тут нет азиат. Это обижает мои азиатские чувства. Когда я буду черным. Вы хотя бы видели хоть одного черного с такой прической? Или с такой? Ой, мама. Ну-ка, давай назад. Ты эфирит, да ты что, блин? Не, ну если честно, он симпатичнее всех выглядит. О, какие вы все страшные. Вот, идеальное лицо. О, еще хочу чистить. О, мама. Это еще торчит крутого вообще есть. Ну, ясно. Короче. Лысик и не лысик. Да часто я тебя называл Ромка. Я создал идеального персонажа.
And not in bad shape. Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his ass. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Да. Элдрид. Нет, я хочу назвать его Фурфур. А, нет. Тефери. Но он не похож на Тефери. Тефуфа. О, нашел.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Все, мы поиграли. Игра закончена, стрим закончен. Здесь пока, всем удачи. Мясо. Вкусно. Ну понятно, ничего страшного. Часто все норм. Вот думаю, какой компешник себе собирать потом. Придумал, мне где-то 60 тысяч понадобится. Хочу небольшого размера в корпусе собрать страшную хрень. И желательно не тяжело. А еще я хочу... Ну вот сначала себе телефон, наверное, открутить. Я уже выбрал себе телефончик. Господи, а еще быстрее мышка может двигаться? Все равно быстро. А как я воскрес нащена? Да не знаю, что он уже наладом будто дышит. Да что-то не знаю, я хочу себе телефон, не знаю. Я хочу себе телефон с русскими программами. Китайский телефон у меня уже... Я с него аж сгорел нахрен. Господи, а может еще быстрее мышка двигаться будет? Вот так еще более-менее. Конечно. Угу. Ты не поверишь, я так и понял. На тебя я обиделся. И это снова в игре, в которой нельзя прыгать. Уран.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
А? И чё, кто победит-то? Раз, два, три. Упал. Встал. Раз, два, три. Наоборот. Раз, два, три. Скучно. А, блок это shift. Окей. Так. Ты типа большая жирная крыса. Ага. Окей, игру можно было и посложнее
Stay
сделать.
away!
Сам stay away. Деньги начали сыпаться.
No child of dust shall escape.
Ну, она перевыпустилась, самое главное. А второе... Я ее проходил раньше. И ни хрена не понял тогда. Сейчас решил
Up there,
переплатить.
please help me! Please!
Ага.
More mortals all die.
Изи. Здорово.
Thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come... Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive. You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Oh, perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are we've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the
Вот у тебя нет игр, которых можно было бы перепройти. Согласен?
Oh, no doubt. But we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
The Well of
Oh,
Souls
thanks,
is
old
just
man.
ahead.
It's
You'll see.
really nice.
And it works. It restored you. There will be plenty of time to explain later. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new... We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew. Oh my. You don't know? We've never seen them this far inland. He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. And let me get this door.
Господи.
Right this way. You go first.
Ага. Ага. А сапоги у меня так и нет, да? Я тебя понял. О? Мгм.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The well of souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Ага, это такие мины теперь. Как это в моем РПГ играю, если честно. Знаешь, это не колодец душ, это просто колодец. У нас тут даже вода нечистая. Очень трудно было раньше, я игру первую, когда я только начинал.
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Оу. Так, я теперь похож на человека, да?
Wait. Do you hear something?
Угу. Чит нахрен это просто экипируется, да?
More to offer.
Ты чё, думаешь, один драться умеешь или чё это такое, а? Умри нахрен.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Окей, в этой игре мне не нужны луки, ой, стрелы. Что у нас тут? Что нахуй? Что нахуй?
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
Окей, понятно. Как нахрен узнать, что у меня стрелы-то остановились?
Go!
Давай, давай, еще крашнись мне тут. А, я вижу стрелы, все. Господи, у них всего 5. Наивно было полагать, что они у меня бесконечные. Ну и ладно, насрать. Конечно, нахрен 6 раз, блин, на месте повернулся. О, чувствую себя как Данте. Вот. Стальная броня пошла. Пока только штаны. Я бы геймпад подключился, честно.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Ну давай, попробуем кинжалы. Ладно, согласен, кинжал лучше. Так. И рукавицы теперь металлические. И больше похож на воина. С двумя остальными орудиями.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
Ну и а как красться? А может вором стать? Ну мне прям понравилось. Не, хочу быть этим. Хочу быть воином. Че, меня спалил? Смерть нахуй. Че это все? Ты такой слабый. Эх ты.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. Incredible! What are you?
Я откуда знаю, что это такое? Так, с паучьим нашествием Клод постарается сделать, чтобы все выставить своих легионер-героями, но они переоценят свой вклад, не способен оценить. Хорошо, понятно. А я мог выбрать с собой. Мои глаза режет. В мои глаза воткнули другие глаза. Пауки. Я не могу тебя убить, брат-паук. Поэтому от тебя убегу. Да, я схожу туда. О, найс. А. Прости, брат паук. Хрен ты на меня полез, блин. Боялся бы дальше в своей земле, блин. Никого бы я не трогал. А это что такое? Броня. А, восстановление маны. Инвентарь, оружие, основное, ржавый длинный меч. И да, я хочу ржавый длинный меч. То доспехи у меня тоже ржавые. Ой, спина болит. Что это такое? Ну давай, попробуем себя как мага, например. Да, тогда придется броню поменять. А нахрен магом-то быть веселее в этой игре. Смотри. А нахрен. На нахрен, на нахрен. Ай, мал... Я Палпатин, you motherfucker. You still alive, motherfucker? Простите. Ну, ладно. Магическим посохом драться не требует маны. А, смотри. Чем больше атак я делаю, тем больше маны восстанавливается. А, не, ни хрена, на самом деле восстанавливается. Я их тоже мне подумал. На. Ах ты! На! Я лорд огня. Ты фуфа. Именно так звучит огонь. Фу-фу-фу. Что нахуй ты меня смотришь? А, ты не враги. Ты не враг, да? Вы чё нахуй? Вы чё нахрен? Все гномы. Найс. Найс, берем. Найс, берем. У меня теперь слишком до хрена всего. Ну чё?
That's why mages prefer it. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well... Just keep going. I'll see you on the outs. Go on. There isn't time to waste. I'll see you on the outside. If fate wills it.
Что за нахрен-то было 95 градусов процентов? Надо было нажимать, да? Ай, да насрать не хочу. Так, я уже тут был. Я такой шел, увидел гнома, такой, о, господи. Он шел. И открывает дверь. Я шел и пришел. Ага. Теперь я шел и иду дальше. Ага. А ну, Вы не готовы. Дверь откройся. Ага. Shut up and take my money. Who are you? Why are you running? Ah, you standing. Why are you not running? Что хмыкаешь? Хмыкать-то только я могу.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
Я все пропустил. Что он говорил? А я не знаю. А у мага урона больше.
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know what's important is getting you out of here safely. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. Of course you do. Please, though, we must hurry. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the
Ты
others?
посмотри на меня, похож на Тефери.
And if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe.
Господи, ты
I
че?
could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results you don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. And why attack the well? The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fey. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn.
Быть магом же весело.
They are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. I am Fomerus Hughes, scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all the... If only we had more time. Good, good. We can't waste time. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front line, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that... Wait, where
Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow...
Yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the land!
Сейчас ты умрешь, да? Да, ты тоже будешь стоять у двери.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
А ты чё?
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agatha. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Ни хрена ты там. Воу, 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 ты это полегче. А нахрен, ты еще встал? Fire... Lightning Bending. Fire Bending. And what, that's all? Go away, bending.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower
Привет, ты чё?
apart.
Спасибо. Ой-ой-ой. На нахрен. Сожгись. Ворот! Конечно, нахрен не у ворот. Охренеть, блин, ты придумал? Ты чё придумал? Эй, в смысле устойчивость? Как нахрен? Окей, в этой игре я могу на ходу переодеваться. Ну, держись. Да ему похер вообще. А нахрен, ты охуенел, что ли, вправе? Попа твоя открыта. На. Ворот. Охренел, короче. Давай. Я же могу так сделать. Вот, и все. Охренеть, он камни именно туда, куда надо, херачит. F нахуй. Ну клево, еще тут квик-тайм ивенты пошли. Дебил, блин. Найс. Я счастлив. Ты вообще про такое слышал, нет? Главное, кармашек у меня, блин. Грустный ты тролль. Чуть не убил меня, скотина. Че? Ага, у меня уровень повыше. Я еще сразу должен это делать. Потом я еще подумаю. Ты кто нахрен?
I saw you fighting there. Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Twatha found us, but if they had a troll, fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Twatha this far out west, though.
Погоди, ты гоблин, ты гном. В одежде римского легионера.
Incredible. But it took armloads of Prismere crystals. That's why we built it so close to the Stone Candle mines. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly into the well. I told them it wasn't safe. Looks like I was right. Again. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears by them.
Ой, спина хрустит.
Damn, if I trust my future to some cards.
Ой, спать охота. Пойду чайку налью. А за чай? Уа. Уа.
They're technically a type of wild fae. Related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Twatha also use them in their army.
А ты чаще говоришь как армия.
I never did trust fae to begin with. Well, those Twatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place? Hughes ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan.
Это что?
Good luck out there.
Ах, привет. Бля.
Berry eater. You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
Я просто повернул налево.
When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. I don't have... Okay. Here. It's all I've got. Plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this.
Фига.
This...
Простите. Какашка. А вы? Иди сюда. А, зря убивал Ленин, да? Так. Ясно. Волки! Чё ты меня атакуешь? Вы задолбали меня атаковать, вы что, с ума сошли, что ли? Ты чё, блин, охренел вкрасть, блин? О, какого хрена на тебя еще делать? Вообще не понимаю юмора.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever. You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger. Prepare yourself.
Конечно, блядь. Блок отпускается шикарно, а надевается хреново.
What? How? The threads of fate. I've seen... You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Я же умер.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peered into the weave of fate. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate. You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a... If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it. then your path is yours to determine. I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to... So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to... That's just it. I don't... He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. What could this all mean?
А мне надоело тебя слушать. Ну, не знаю.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
World Warcraft. Выглядит как World Warcraft. Ага. Окей. Спасибо. Не так нахрен тут, но... Не так нахрен локаций тут до хрена.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Hey. I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savaged like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. I'm the Warden of Goreheart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eye. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be... They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't... Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see... It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days. But it's not their way to go after the... In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of it. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to... She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But these men... The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are... Hope you stay in town.
Stay indoors after sundown.
Я отлично нагрудник разобрал, да?
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Fae.
Раз так дорого-то.
How can I fill your pack today?
Зря я разбирал, короче. Надо было. Дебил. Еще тут лежишь. А, реально это какой-то ММО-РПГ, как будто бы, блин.
Enough of the oppression, enough of the lies, enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority. Mitharu.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu... We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our young ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. Oderath is a savage land. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. Mitharu... Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here. Just please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome... May Mitharu protect you.
Так, давай, задание. Побочные.
Where is the order that Mitharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Mitharu does not dwell behind the mission's walls. She is in every rock and every tree, every bud and every stone. She is with all of us.
She is all of us. О, богу, смотрите-ка. Чё ты маску свою держишь? Чё? Who are you?
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the faith? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave home, but I want so much more. It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus? No? Then those were the good ones. Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finnet and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes. Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantar. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind. Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters. They believe I have the potential to succeed where all... You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom... Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new... They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future. It is called the Selkie Veil, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. Finna says it belongs to the Fae. I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposed... Armen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge... Bye then.
Чё, с каждым Богартом драться собрался? Господи.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armen the Clever retreated to these caverns, among them the Selkie Veil. Goodbye now.
Грусть. Короче, я так понял, мне рановато сюда снулся, да? Угли глазки, думаю, узкоглазки такой, эй! Грустный шлем. Ёб твою мать. Ёб твою мать. Спрайт, на меня напал спрайт! А чё ж не Кока-Кола, а? Что же, я разбогател немножко?
Glad I brought my sword.
Ёб твою мать, да что жрет таких чудовищ здесь? Казмаран, блин. Будь магом, черт возьми. Оу, май. Себе оставлю нахрен. Господи! Я нашел рукавицы и кирасу. Рукавицы и кирасу. А, нет. Ясно. Ты куда нахрен побежал так быстро? Ебать.
What is this? A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and... Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Now, sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. Unlike Little Egan here, the Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we have much invested in this deception. We may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize, and now we mean to have it. Perhaps I didn't make... We came for the veil, and a veil... Let's hope so. Goodbye.
А, не успел.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, I'd never... You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come. See you later.
Такое слабачье на самом деле. Ну ебать, вы чё, охренели в край волки, что ли? А не, ничего так.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is old and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorehart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will... Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your... It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to... Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of... Farewell.
Прости, но пошли. А.
Let's get out of the forest.
Keep up.
To the mission! Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, magic, power! Although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in days. Bye then.
Good day. Great method. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a Sadly, Egan is only one of my charges. There are many here who carry...
Парапам, 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 парапарам, парам, парапам.
Nice to see you.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have to. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster, I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a waste. Living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin. Farewell.
Какого хрена? Найти среднее зелье исцеления. Окей. Нихуя себе, блядь. Прям хорошие штуки. Огонь.
Hey. What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and will no longer just be... She is a member of the House of Ballads. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the house... I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of... If the House of Ballads learns of this, we could go to the War Sworn and get an oath of protection. But that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands... Farewell.
Exhausted. Times are hard, but hard times. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among... Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but you'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. Think if you must. If I'm not here, you could take your chances with Old Tyne in Shieldring Keep without my endorsement. He'll set you to work. Right then.
Просто я нахрен даже не знаю, кто вы нахрен такие, блин. Хочу вступить в ваш орден. Чё? Кого? Почему?
Welcome to Gorhart.
Ты. I can never be better than Commander Shepard. Woo. I can never be better than Commander Shepard. Это уже нахрен нечестно, если честно. Какое некрасивое оружие, ё-моё. Ну конечно, блядь. Еб твою мать, все нахуй, не Командер Шепард. Ну и нахрен как играть, объясните, да? Правда ведь? Типа... Гребаный пиздец.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The St. Odwigs cannot resist much longer, and once it relents, all others will follow in its... Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see just, the Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary.
Peace. Да господи! You will never be better, Commander Shepard. Get over here!
Don't bother me.
Кто такая нахрен?
Ugh, finally, someone that looks... There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I... If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. The name's enough to put most explorers off. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Enough of that.
Two legs, please help me. Other two legs are cruel. You believe me? Many think I am just another two legs. They are wrong. I still have wolf thoughts in my head. But two-leg bodies are so clumsy that the sprites are near. Even now I smell them.
But thank you, Two Legs. But the task will not be easy. I need water from a magically wand. The sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river. Return swiftly.
Чё за нахуй? Ты кто, бля? Нахрен так неинтересные игры. Изи. Чё, сука, уйди. Нахуй вообще.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it.
Ну все тогда.
I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of The mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Those homes will crumble. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of men. Neither will the Fae.
Dun 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 dun.
House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where there are three main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantment, the Hall of Accolades, is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where it is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it. He was one of our most beloved knights, a Ballad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea. A warrior for us. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance. This new breed of mad Fae has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the Summer Court. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the court of their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. I
Ой,
should not be
так,
seen
господи.
talking to. It isn't good for my reputation. Farewell.
Пошел я дальше. Спокойно зашел.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard.
Все, я выполнил задание.
A rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballots. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen.
Это. Ого! Как все приятно играется-то. Большой здоровый, блин. Ты просто длинный. Я нахрен охренел, думал, о, хрена в таверне такие музыки поиграют.
You made it. You're back. I was so... The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes this... Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion. And it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve by now.
Ой. Вот такой. Помысл.
It is good to see Goreheart overcome the fear that it harbored for so long. As far as I am concerned, all Fae are welcome. Be careful out there.
Come on over.
Mark my words. Bringing a Fae into the village will only cause our people grief. We'll see you soon.
Да 15 грёбаных косарей ты меня будешь учить этому говну? Ау.
Need supplies? Try the corner.
Чуть-чуть. Короче.
Hello. Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've...
А, я твердыню уже.
Since that Fae arrived. Comes...
Старик, ну да нет. Фигня. Твердыня.
See me again. What do you need today?
А, ладно. Я продам, да.
Goodbye.
Ясно. У меня свой сундук в этой игре появится, и я хочу место, куда могу.
What are you doing down here? Don't you know... So? Are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The twisted gnome has found... Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they were Poor Nanny. So trusting, so I'm sorry. I have no choice.
Это не жестоко, нет? Пати. А нахрен. Я же был тут. А, ты вышел. Бедный, ты не бил. А вы что там? Что это началось? Началось. Здорово. Здорово, слабачи. Я буду учиться парировать. Вот именно, пытался тренироваться парировать. Не получилось. Оу, май. Гений призывает обречен. Пану, посмотри на свою жизнь. Хрен его знает. О-хо-хо-хо, какой... Ё-моё. Затащи. Вот именно. Затащи. Кого там? Кого грабит? Иди сюда. Ты чё стал? Иди сюда. Гори. Теперь я его добью. Это ты? Похоронка. Что это ваш мой? Эй, здорово, как дела? Здорово, я. Найс. Ты чё? А ты откуда писал? У вас двое было. Эй. Ой, как ты здесь оказался? А, вообще. Вот есть, типа, тут можно хоть как-нибудь, я не понял. Таргет сделать. Типа, в Ведьмаке даже есть таргет. Больно же. Да, подошел. Короче, зачем парировать, если ты можешь... Типа, ты понял, блин. Зачем мне парировать, если я могу его убить? Ага. А вы умерли. Короче, очень медленное оружие. Надо побыстрее драться, наверное. Здорово, пацаны, у вас дома нет? Да, он подошел. Или погибли. О, деньги. Класс, but not ты. Nice. Прошу тебя, давайте парировать. Да, зачем мне парировать? А! Маленькая, кажется. Чапнул. Короче. Я все равно нахрен не уйдет, я же команду.